Good evening, good morning, welcome. My name is Anastasia and I would like to present today my take on loyalty programs in the hotel industry. At first, we shall be discussing relevance of the tier-based loyalty programs and research that has been done. Then comes analysis of the Hotel Icon loyalty program Engage, and in the end I will present some suggestions to improve or to add to the existing operations. The articles provided in the course have mentioned that the loyalty programs are at the crossroads of hospitality industry. They do not attract as many people, and most guests do not find them valuable anymore. So there was time to grow and evolve. However, those articles are dated back 8 to 10 years. Since then, we have seen an enormous shift in tourism, especially global pandemic changing perspectives. Articles from 2016 and 2018 divide rewards as economic or financial and social. They mention the importance of social benefits, personalized approach. However, the industry should put a little bit more weight on immediate and tangible perks. The suggested articles reflect that economic benefits, despite being favored, sure, but they're not sufficient anymore to retain a customer. Guests would like to have something more emotional. They would like to have more personalized experience as well. Harvard Business Review article, despite being in 2018, saw very well into the future. It has been 7 years and 11 months since publishing, yet it presents surprisingly accurate predictions. As for example, they say that in 2020's marketing has to focus on experiences and personalization, that there will be digitalization of everything. Most importantly, they highlight the struggle and the importance of staying relevant. Even though global pandemic shifted perspectives greatly, including travel, tourism, and brand loyalty, companies should still try to predict the trends and follow them, or even create their own trends. According to Harvard researchers, relevance is more important than loyalty. Customers switch brands easily. What keeps them engaged is actually ongoing relevance, not accumulated points. Contextual real-time value, which means the future programs must deliver benefits that adapt to customers, the situations, preferences, and life moments. Personalization is a new currency these days. Data-driven, individualized experiences matter more than generic rewards. Emotional connection, it beats transactional incentives. Brands must build meaning and relationships, not just offer discounts. And dynamic, flexible benefits. Programs should evolve with customer behavior rather than rely on static tiers or rigid structures. Last but not least, that unique experiences over isolated rewards. Loyalty is built from consistent experiences at every touch point, not just from the program alone. And I've found a massive research and meta-analysis of 40 years of loyalty programs. And it shows very specific formula. For example, that the closed loyalty programs outperform open programs. I think this correlates with desire to be special, exclusive, and elite. Although math shows that enrollment fees or tiers and multi-vendor programs do not have statistically significant effects on loyalty. Customers seem to prefer rather tangible perks, as savings-based rewards, rather than some abstract discounts. We're talking about a free night at a hotel or a specific number of points or miles, etc., something measurable and specific. There is statistical confirmation of previous research that suggests that the more exclusive the rewards are, the more desirable they're perceived. So in conclusion of my research, I would like to mention that these days, hotels' brand image cannot be one-dimensional. For example, just a hotel with good amenities or with good location. There has to be a captivating story, there has to be openness about resources, there has to be exclusivity and yet familiarity and inclusivity and diversity and standards. It has to be such a multi-dimensional picture. digitalization obviously absorbs everything in every aspect of industry. And there always will be more to integrate and more tasks to delegate to technology. But I do think that with proper strategic marketing, loyalty programs work in the long run, and even in a short time span, it proves to be a valuable investment. Let's check the Icon Engage program. The beauty of this program is simplicity, to be honest. It's a milestone-based approach, and it is distinct from the points-based system that is prevalent in many global hotel loyalty programs. It simplifies the guest journey, making it easy to understand that what is required to achieve for the next reward. It is free, or let's say open, state-based loyalty program. So it has very specific, very direct rewards. The more you stay in a hotel with a qualified room nights, the more points for the tier you get, the more milestones. These days are redeemable for room upgrades, for dining, for exclusive experiences. There's also benefits that are exclusive for the tiers, like priority check-in, separate check-in area, a late checkout, other exclusive offers. And the hotel has very strong emphasis on personalized service and guest recognition. As competitive advantages, I would list hyper-personalization. Hotel Icon delivers a level of personalized service that is rare, even among luxury hotels. They're leveraging guest data to anticipate and fulfill individual preferences, like stocking minibars and so on, where large hotels cannot really pay attention to every single tier member. Hotel Icon makes it possible and does it with luxury. Simplicity and transparency. It is a very simple, very straightforward system. It's a milestone-based structure. It's easy to understand, easy to navigate. It reduces any misunderstanding and it enhances member satisfaction. Brand alignment. The program is deeply integrated with Hotel Icon's luxury, design-led, and education-affiliated identity. It offers unique experience that cannot be replicated by global chains. Unique. Operational innovation. We can see advanced technology. We can see included hybrid check-in and check-out. We can see paperless operations. All of this enhances guest experiences and enhances the efficiency. And very wonderful direct booking benefits. So members who book directly through the Hotel Icon website, they enjoy additional privileges as daily exclusive member rates, packages, sometimes discounts, priority room upgrades, obviously subject to availability, in-room minibar, some discounts, and etc., etc. For the current limitations or weaknesses of the program, I would say that the closed ecosystem might not be helping. Since it's single property scale, it restricts the earning. It loses a little bit of competitive edge to the bigger chains that have partnership with various other hotels and restaurants and any other programs. So it reduces a little bit marketing opportunities. I would say also low differentiation, as the system is based on pretty much the same idea of high tiers getting usual upgrades within the same hotel. And maybe rather poor recognition system. It just shows that each milestone, while it's impressive, definitely, absolutely, it does not seem to reflect hotels' gratitude or loyalty to the customer. So something that I would recommend, since the loyalty program is rather a closed system and close to one hotel itself, on the hotel itself, I would suggest opening up to a few high-value opportunities and collaborations with luxury brands whose brand image and vision obviously aligns with the Hotel Icon. The program was introduced in 2018, and for that time it was very good, very solid system with clear path and understandable tier and benefits. However, it doesn't reflect realities of the current service trends anymore, unfortunately. So I would also recommend to expand the network. So we're collaborating with other brands with like similar luxury brand mindset. For example, access to Cathay Pacific first class lounges in the Hong Kong airport. I've seen them, they're gorgeous. Why not? Or maybe partnership with luxury online travel agencies, for example, like Nuva, or partnerships with Michelin star restaurants or local attractions. I think there's also steps to be taken in the digital enhancements. For example, for high tier Engage High Flyers 50, we can create a digital AI concierge to it would be personalized specifically onto them. It will be they will learn, this digital AI concierge would learn their preferences, their style. That it would serve as a virtual assistant or virtual shopper. Also, I would suggest to innovate the reward catalog. Maybe refresh some rewards catalog, maybe some new experiences, maybe some events or some limited time offers. I think that would be quite good. Since the hotel icon has a very strong sustainability position, maybe we can reward that, recognize customers who are participating and or supporting sustainability initiatives. And I think there's always room for perfection. So even maybe a little bit more extra personalization. For example, for certain tiers, there can be complimentary pickup and drop off, or at the airport or train station or whatever. Maybe chauffeur service for the duration of the stay. I think that's my main points of my analysis. And even though the hotel icon is absolutely unique and it has its own system, I do think there's always room for improvement or new ideas. So thank you for considering, thank you for your time. And my last slide would be just the references, the articles that I've used or skimmed for this presentation. Thank you. Have a good evening.